Hello and welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. Today's the reading is for the sign of Gemini. And let me tell you a little bit about my readings. I tend to get many messages all at once. I have to sort through and see who stands out. If I mention a mother figure, father figure, pet, they are coming through to say hello. And at the end, I do draw messages from loved ones. Even if it's not your loved one, the message might be very important to you, so pay attention. You will receive a healing with my readings. I am a Reiki Master Healer. You have to be open and ready for the healing. Many times I might bring up something triggering or something painful, but it's because Spirit wants it to be released now for you to be the best version of yourself. My readings will help you clear the way in the path. And if you happen to see a reversed card in the spread, do not panic. I don't read reversals, so with all that being said, I'm going to start your reading. And I want to say, this is a really powerful energy coming through for you today. And it was really meant for me to share it with you. I'm already getting chills. I have to cover up because I'm already getting chills here. I see that you've been working really hard. You've been hard at work. You've been either saving or you've been working hard on your skill, your craft. You've been showing what you have to the world. And the divine is coming in with some messages for you. And I feel like you're not hearing the messages. They're saying they're with you and that everything, all your hopes and dreams are coming and everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be perfect. They've been telling you this, and I feel like you don't want to believe it, or it's like too good to be true, or you feel like it's not possible because the world right now it's like you see the illusion. Like you're stuck in some sort of illusion. There's so many options and it's like dark and you can't see your way and you're really in your emotions about it. You don't know which path to really take. I feel like you may be very psychic in your own way. And when you see things, you can't see it real clear. It looks distorted in some way. You're not sure whether to follow your heart, if you should follow your career path, if you should be on the search for riches, fame. You're not sure. You're just kind of sitting back and trying to pick and trying to find your way forward. It's like you're in this period where you just see the world and you're not sure what to do next. You're not sure what your next move is going to be. And I'm going to tell you that the divine is saying everything is going to be okay. You are coming into a feeling where you're going to be on top of the world. That's why you're so anxious and you're so worried about what's going to happen. Because you feel this energy coming, but you're not sure what it is, and it's kind of scary to you, maybe. But I feel like it's like this period of you've completed something, and no matter what you choose, it's going to be okay. You're going to be on top of the world. You've worked so hard. You're going to be like in a state of happiness and bliss. And the divine is saying, it's okay. It's okay. You may be taking a path other people don't normally take, and you're being called. And it's a little bit scary to you, but the divine is right there. And they're leading you forward, and they're helping you. and they're supporting you. You're going to be supported. I see victory. I see whatever that means to you. If that's in your career, they're showing me career. We're going to do like clarification on this, but they're showing me career-wise. You're just going to feel on top of the world, like Queen Bee, like just happy for all that and appreciative for everything. You're really going to be appreciative. Okay, let's get some clarity on this because this is really interesting. Spirit, source, guides, and Spirit, source, guides, and angels, what clarity can you give us, please, for the star card for the sign of Gemini today, for their greatest and highest good? Can you clarify the star card, please? For their greatest and highest good, thank you. Can you clarify the Seven of Cups, please, for the sign of Gemini today, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Can you clarify the Seven of Cups, please? Can you clarify the World, please, for the sign of Gemini? Thank you. Can you clarify the World? Yeah, they're clearly showing me like the illusion of the world, and you're not able to hear the messages. Can you tell me, please, about the World card for the sign of Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I see. They're showing me, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, is that you're moving away from rough times in your life, and things are going to start to get a lot easier for you. You've learned the lessons, and I feel like there's a little party that's stuck in the past. There's a little bit part of you, like something that you hold on to that's from the past. Thoughts, feelings, beliefs. I see two things from the past. Two people, two ideas, two thoughts. But you're taking the time to rest. You're learning the lessons that you needed to learn. And you're moving forward to a much easier time in your life. They're saying you're in a big period of manifestation right now. Like anything that you think and you desire is coming to you with ease. You're very attractive right now. They're showing me that. You're very attractive. And maybe you don't want to believe that about yourself. You're very tapped in, you're very tuned in, you're creating. So this big creation energy. It's like the thoughts that you're thinking are now being created into your reality. And you're very powerful. We get the mother, the great mother. There could be a mother figure. I definitely see a mother figure coming through. They're saying you're going to make the right choice. It's really interesting because we have the Seven of Cups here. And then we have, this is the after tarot. So a few moments later, you make your choice. And there's all these different choices. And the choice that you make is going to make you feel so rich and so full of love and close to your heart. You're gonna cherish it. I want to say wealth. The Empress is wealthy. She is abundant. And this is going to feel like an abundance for you. The choice that you make is going to be abundant. We have an energy coming through that's clarifying the world. And it's the King of Swords. So Gemini, I know, is an air sign. And this is the king, the masculine, the master of his words, the master of communication. He no longer has to fight. He outwits everyone. He's so intelligent. Whether you're male or female, you're going to embody this energy. You know that you have spirit helping you, and you can send spirit out to do your tasks, to protect you, to guide you. You know that you always have spirit behind your back. It's a knowing, it's a faith. So whether this is a person coming in, it's like a King of Swords. He'd be a very good communicator. He'd be very intelligent. He would be very secure. Possibly in law. There's many other things it can represent. Communications, law. He'd be a leader of some sort. I want to say that there's a choice that you'll have to make. Now, I believe this is you also coming into this energy. If doesn't represent a person, this represents a side of you. Like maybe you've been a little bit more passive, and now you're bringing in this masculine energy in to help you move forward, or spirit is bringing it in. So that's hard to say. I do see that there will be some sort of choice. This man is a knowing, too. They're telling me. A knowing. Like he just knows things. He doesn't even have to, he's not drawing from anything but his knowledge, his wisdom. Okay. Let's see if we have any advice from Spirit. This is a great reading. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, let's see. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, what advice do we have for Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. What advice do we have for Gemini today, please? Their greatest and highest good. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, what advice do we have for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Definitely seeing Mother here. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, what advice do we have for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. All right, this is what I'm getting. right now they're bringing your attention that you need to release some sort of addiction. Okay, now addictions can range. They can be very minor, such as a thought you keep thinking that is not for your greatest and highest good. And they can range all the way to, physical addictions, such as drug, alcohol, we all know that. But sometimes it's just a thought that we need to release. It's a habit. It could be a bad habit of yours that maybe you have, that you've are continuing, although you no longer need it anymore. Like you've evolved past it already, and Spirit is asking you to please leave it behind because you don't need it. And I don't think it's anything severe like a physical. It could be, depending on your personal situation. But I think it's something, maybe a bad habit that you've had throughout your life, that maybe you used as a coping mechanism that's helped you get through. Maybe you felt like your life didn't have much meaning, or you felt like, I don't know, but that's just what they're telling me. They're saying that it's time to release this addiction. You know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, ask your guides and they will guide you. And they will tell you what this addiction is. They're showing me it has something to do with the moon. You may be very affected by the moon. We have the number 24. 24 may be significant to you. That adds up to 6. 6 also might be a significant number for you in your life. I see that talking about you may be very emotional around times of the moon phases. It's showing me that. Mother, could have a mother wound. They're also showing me that. Like I felt mother. Releasing something with the mother. Maybe there's a problem with the mother. That's a possibility. Releasing negative thoughts about yourself as a mother. That's a possibility. But regardless of what it is, Zadkiel is coming through. And I was feeling this. They're really working on, I want to say, both of your solar plexus and sacral chakras. It's mainly saying sacral. They're bringing you into this feeling that you probably have never felt, or you haven't felt in a long, long time. This feeling of joy. Once you release this feeling of absolute joy and bliss is going to come into your life. And they're clearing it. They're cutting all those cords of what you no longer need. You don't need that anymore. You're growing and evolving. And the world is working in your favor. So whatever it was, we don't need it. And what will replace it is just, here it says ecstasy, but it's that powerful of an emotion. Once you cut those cords and you cut that out and it's cleared out, and Zadkiel's right by your side helping you. And they're also giving you the willpower, the courage, the strength, the confidence that you need at this time. They're like all around you. I see everyone around you from the spirit realm. And they're holding you because you haven't felt this feeling in such a long time. And I'm gonna try to help you. We got to release this, whatever it is. You don't need it anymore. You don't need the tears. All right, let's see who wants to come through for you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. I had a feeling. I was feeling something like at the back of my head. All right. We definitely have, I told you, they're all around you. We have an angelic being coming through. The angelic being is coming through and they're saying, they're talking about, let's see, how do I put this? All right. I believe for some of you, they are talking about a sister energy. Okay? They're bringing up sister energy. Also, this could be, I am getting, if you have a sister that has passed on, she is coming through and the angelic presence is bringing her through. She might have just passed, recently passed within the last 3 years. She might have been very young when she passed. And that's why we have an angelic bringing her through. And she's saying, I'm really happy and content and I'm at peace now. Now, this could be an angelic talking about a sister energy that's currently in your life. Sometimes they will mention that this person is at peace now and they're very happy and content. They're saying time to forgive yourself. Don't be afraid to take action. Follow your heart in this situation. Soften your edges. Your heart is strong. They're saying that they're working on your heart. They're clearing it out and expanding it. And they want you to look at things from a different perspective. If there's a problem with a sister. Okay, let's see if we can get any more. Someone may have a problem. Okay. Is there anyone that has a message for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that has a message for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that has a message for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Okay. Okay. And the message that's coming through is there's like some cautioning about timing. And they're talking about trauma and someone seeking admiration. So they're cautioning you about that. Whatever that means to you in your life, I don't know. But they're cautioning you something about timing, trauma, and seeking admiration. They're saying something about you will return. You will return. They want you to have more courage. Loyalty. They're saying it's all kind of funny to them. It may not be funny to you. And they're talking about music. That music might be a big assistance to you right now. Listening to the right type of music, you will return. Something about timing. Let me just make sure I have this right, Spirit. Caution. Caution here. If you return, caution here, you will return more trauma. Maybe they're cautioning you about it returning somewhere. Seeking admiration. Talking about timing. They want you to be courageous. Maybe you feel loyalty. Oh, it's the things from the past. And they're saying if you return, there's going to be more trauma. The things that you're holding on to from the past. And you feel like a sense of loyalty to it. That's possible for someone. They want you to be more courageous. They want you to, like, you know already. You're very psychic. You know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what needs to be done. You already know it. It's like you're a little confused because your emotions are tied up. But they're saying that music will help you at this time and you have to be courageous. And to them, it's kind of funny. I don't know. I don't think it's funny. But you know what? Let's do this. Let me help you. It could be someone around you that's causing trauma and seeking admiration. This might not be you, but they're saying that you will encounter these energies if you return, I believe. So let's remove them, please, from your aura. Let's remove them and let's put in peace and success and happiness and joy and on top of the world, like they said. And let's remove all the addictions you're holding on to. I think it's the addiction of this loyalty that you feel. And they think it's funny. Because they know what's coming up for you. You can't see it yet, but they know what's going on in your life. They can see out ahead what you can't see. They have a broader perspective, and they think it's kind of funny. And it might not be funny. I don't think it's funny, but they think it's funny. So we're going to put in courage and hope and faith and confidence and will. And no matter what, you're going to make the right choice. I see that for you, Gemini. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being with me today. And thank you for sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. Take care, and until next time.